Ring. Push your knees back.
Okay.
Push your knees back. Yeah, like that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, make sure you take a divot. Well, I took a divot, set out the toe. Okay, so we can see the setup getting better and better. Well done. Okay, and then the timing and the rotation and that posture control is coming bit by bit. Now it's a little bit of alignment, learning to square the face, which is getting better and better. Sort of improving your instincts. And then obviously short game, yeah? Okay, maybe a hair flat there. Okay, just a little bit flat on this one. You can see a little up movement in the shoulder plane, a little too flat. But you did get it back nicely on this one. Yeah, you did. And obviously got that club face rotating square. Beautiful release of the club face. Okay, and good balance finish. Okay, from the side on angle, things looking really, really good. Okay, we're very much on the right. I mean, obviously the shots are dictating that we're very much on the right track here. Okay, so much stiller. No real change in height. Legs working beautifully. Shoulder plane still can be a little bit steeper, but very, very good. Great leg work. Little bit early in the release. And that's where the fat and thin will come from. It will keep working on that and then pushed off and around this one so nicely. Okay, well done. Okay. Thanks for a lovely morning and lovely round of golf. Just beautifully played. Ball striking has just gone through the roof. All right, it's just exceptional. I'm really, really impressed. Driver was absolutely fantastic, and the irons are getting better and better and better. Way less mishits. Direction control is way better. Okay, it's all just looking so much better, right? So again, it comes to, I have to keep reminding you, but it does come a lot to do with the setup first. Okay, and then from there, turn in the posture. Don't lift, change the shoulder plane at the end. Okay, still happens a little bit, but it's so much better. Okay, we want to get as tight, or as neat, shall we say, not as tight, but as neat as possible there at the top, so none of that overextension and lifting. Okay, and then from there you're 100% right. Okay, you've got to add in that downswing rotation and then finish it. Really get off that right leg so that the low point is correct, that we intercept that ball correctly. Okay, but don't add on too quickly. It's really right there. Okay, so it's looking so good. All right, so just make sure set up, backswing first, get those all looking as good as possible. Okay, and then you can start adding that free rotation of the downswing, which obviously helps you as well to square the face. Okay, so really, really good stuff. Putting is getting there as well. Okay, especially once we started remembering, okay, to release the putter with the torso and the chest. Okay, really, really much better. Bunker shots. The technique is there. Okay, obviously a touch of movement doesn't help sometimes. Okay, but there were a couple where the first attempt wasn't great and then the second attempt was fantastic. Okay, like really, really, really good. Okay, so just got maybe a touch of practice, a little bit of confidence. Okay, but the bunker technique is right there. Okay, you just got to have the belief that it's going to happen on that first time. Really be committed on that first time. And obviously, same thing, no changing in height. Okay, you've got to control your height out of the bunker. Alright? And then eventually on the 7th hole, obviously our 16th hole, you did it the first time. And that was really, really positive to see. So well done. Alright. So little areas we can improve on. I think really sandwich, pitching wedge. I think you do have a gap wedge. That sort of zone there, maybe even 9. I think we can be neater there. Okay, there's a couple where you kind of leave it a little bit short, a couple a little bit thin, just not quite neat enough. So if we can really work on 50 meters, 60 meters, 70 meters, that sort of zone there, okay, and just get really neat and tidy from there. So that swing can be a little shorter, but still positive. Okay, so no need for sort of a full swing. We can go sort of there, nice and solid. Okay, and then just really solid strike and footwork. Okay, just hit 9 out of 10 solid ones. Okay, just a few little wonky ones. You know, one with a hybrid here and there, and a 7 I don't mind too much. But I want you to be really solid 50, 60, 70 meters. Okay. And then the other one, okay, is sort of just off the green. Now we did work on that little pitch, chip and run with a pitching wedge, and when you do use it, it is working quite nicely, so try and use it a bit more. But when you putt from just off the green, it's actually like it's not even close. Like I don't mind if you're putting from just off the green and you don't quite get the pace right, but sometimes you're out by 6, 7 meters with the putt. Okay, we're not talking quite long putts, but it's still too much. Okay, there's no reason why your touch from 20 foot is really good, and then your touch from 30 foot, but with a meter of fringe to play with, all of a sudden, it just goes all wonky. I'm not really sure what happens there. Okay, so maybe just got to practice those ones just a little bit. Sort of 10 meter, 12 meter, 15 meter shots, really just off the green. You don't have to carry anything, just a really sort of simple shot. Okay, too often we take 3 and on occasion we take 4 shots from there, but really what I'd say is not often enough, we take 2 shots from there. That's kind of how I want you to start thinking about. Okay. In between though, I mean the ball striking and stuff, it's just exceptional, absolutely exceptional. A lot of bogeys out there, lots of bogeys, which is really, really positive. Some of them should have been passed, to be honest, but really, really ecstatic and really happy with it. And then last little thing, just the chips with the sandy or lobby and little pitches around the green. Okay, working on it, the technique, everything is really good. Okay, I just feel like sometimes it's a little bit nervy. Okay, just got to stay nice and calm, keep everything soft, keep everything moving, and at all times keep that club the handle in front of the club head. Okay, no jerking and letting that handle recoil. Okay, smooth and controlled. Okay, with the handle moving ahead of the club head at all times. Okay, so just work a little bit on that for me. Otherwise, keep it up. It is really, really good to see, and obviously was really enjoyable.